the last book of the Bible, which is typically the first book of the Bible in regards to nightmarish images, comes from the stories of the apocalypse, which are found in Revelations. Well, here in Turkey are the 7 churches of the apocalypse. Today we visited 3 of those churches, and we found that once you understand the context behind the text of the stories, it's just not that scary. Listen to this excerpt from Revelation 12. A great red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 diadems on his heads. His tail swept down 1/3 of the stars of heaven and threw them to the earth.
I mean, it's scary. It'll give me nightmares.
In his revelation, John of Patmos was directed by a divine messenger to deliver letters of warning to the 7 churches of the apocalypse, all of which are found here in western Turkey. Archaeologists are gaining all kinds of understanding about the buildings, but to truly understand the text requires insight from a biblical scholar.
There's the persecuting group, that's the Roman Empire in this case, and then there's the innocent, the ones that are suffering, and that's the Christian community.
The time in which John lived was rife with controversy and conflict. As time continued on and Jesus did not return, people began to lose faith and return to pagan practices and participate in pagan rituals. There was also tension between conservative Jews and Jewish Christians about the right way to follow God's law, which ended with the Christians being kicked out of the synagogues. And if that weren't bad enough, there was also a brutal and bloody crackdown by Rome, and it seemed that things would never get better.
That's why they have these terrible creatures, but it's the end of time. God is angry. God is putting an end to history as we know.
Without a full understanding of the context in which these letters were written, it is very easy for the modern reader to come to the wrong conclusion about the intent these letters were meant to have.
If I were doing the Bible, I don't know. If I had anything to do with the canon, I mean, it mixes too many people up.
But in the end, by understanding the context, you can see what role apocalyptic literature plays in the Christian narrative.
In that sense, literarily, you say, well, that's good. You know, it's kind of a violent, scary, nightmarish sort of vision, but out of it comes this new Eden, this new paradise, this fulfillment. So that's good too.
Brian Foster-Dow, GU TV in Turkey.